Hi everybody, this is Palace or Forest. I am Old Joan. Friend asked me why I select Palace or Forest as our title. It is a poetry written by a Song Dynasty general and scholar called Xin Qiji about the Palace or Forest. It means you can select to be an officer working in the palace as a rich officer, or you can select to be a regular person working in the forest. But no matter what you have, your nature should not be forced. And I like this kind of meaning, so I select it as my title. Today we are talking about Brics, BRICS. It's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This idea was proposed by Jim O'Neill of Goldman Sachs economist in year 2001. He predict this area will be economic center predominant world in 2050. So those countries encouraged, of course, it's global south. So they formed BRICS, BRICS, in year 2009. South Africa is the last one to join the group. And I think they developed very well. This year, they're going to have a 15th annual meeting to be held in Johannesburg, South Africa. And the person in charge of this meeting, he invited all 54, including South Africa, 54 countries to participate in this meeting. Plus, there are some people already applied to be a member, like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Cuba, and Kazakhstan, and Iran. So they are all want to be the new members. Plus, there are 20 more countries going to join this meeting. So it looks like a pretty big event. So BRICS, the principle is looking for peace, security, development, and cooperation. In other words, looking for better life for the people in this area. So they are making a bigger voice. They don't want to follow any leaders. They want to be their own leader. So this meeting also marks new currency. They want to propose a new currency. And also they are looking for more influence in other global south. So look like it's going to be a big event. There's no question about it. So look at Africa. They have so many minerals-rich countries, have a lot of rare strategies, metals, like Ukrainian, and also gold, diamond. But this area also is very tragic continent because Africa has been colonized, also be slaved, and also be starving, and also being exploited. Plus, after they after they independent in 1960s, there are so many government so-called coup d'etat, so many change of the government, and the economy still cannot take off. So this Brics want to do this purpose. I was in South Africa many times in 1990s, and that time they are changing the policy because they finally the discrimination of racial problem solved in, I think it's 1993. And when I visit them after that, it's a very chaos because the government doesn't know what to do. The white people's government in South Africa didn't discipline or train the people, so the new government lost. It's just not organized. So you visit there, they make you wait 5 or 8 hours in the airport. Couldn't even land, couldn't even get booked. So it's chaos. So I didn't go right now. I don't know. I think the situation must be much, much better. And also, they have a lot of animals. So if you want to visit an animal like a Kruger National Park, you will be in the car from 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock until 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. So 12 hours you're in the car and driving all over this area to see the animals. And I'm not too suggesting this is a good idea, although animals are good. They are not cooped, but you are in the car, and also animal in the daytime, they don't come, they don't show up, they hide. So if you see all the car parked in one spot, you know there's an animal there, maybe a cheetah, maybe a prize of lions. But it's not that good idea to see animal. If you really want to see animal, go to Tanzania, and and you can see the animal migration, and that's great. When they come out running, the whole earth is shaking. So if you want to see animal, that's a good place to see. And of course, they have many jewelries. If you want to buy some jewelries, and they all have animal symbols, animal image. It's very nice. So it's a very interesting and very nice continent, but they need a lot of work. So if you like my show, please subscribe or forward to your friends. Thank you. Africa is the biggest continent in territory. USA, China, India, Mexico, Western Europe, Iberia of Europe can be all combined into this continent. So this is a very huge continent on Earth.